Hello everyone, Jairam here. In this video, we are going to learn how we can create another Django app, and this time we are going to deal with database. So before creating this second app, we need to understand what the one important file settings.py and what is the settings under this file. So you can see like here the base directory one constant is defined, then secret key, then debug true. As I am in development mode, so here debug is true, and allowed host. It's a good security feature of given by Django. It will only if you are in production and you mentioned that all the requests coming from this site only will be handled by Django. So it's a bigger security. No, there will be no like some other site impersonate that and submitting forms here. So it will always check whether a request coming from the site where it's hosted. So it's if we put true, it's a development by default. But if we make it false, it will not work. We'll have to define here the what are the host alloweds. So by default it's a debug mode, so I'm taking is it true. Here is the installed apps. Whatever the apps will create, you will have to put here so that Django can be associated with that app in this project. Here are some middlewares like security session, common middleware, CRF, CSRF, authentication, message, X-frame options. So by default these are the middleware, and in the future whenever required you can create in the advanced learning of Django. Some root URL configuration URL. So here it's a defined my first site.urls because this is the file, and templates. So here Django is referring the templates directory. So whenever we are dealing with the apps and we created some template directory, that will refer in that folder. This is the web server application path. So WSGI application path. So whenever the web server is WSGI, then this path will be followed. And the most important is the database. Whenever you are making any settings related to database, we'll do here. And by default Django come with the SQLite, and here is its path. But if you are looking to change this to MySQL, Oracle, Postgres, you can do here. You will use like SQLite 3, and if you are using Oracle, then you will change with the Oracle, and definitely you will have to set here the path name of the database. So by default one file is there, so it will referred by Django. So if you want to see, this is the file. This is the db.sql3 file which is referring this. So again we are going to this one. These are some validations related to passwords when we are entering any password in this application. So there are 4 levels of validation they have put it here: user attributes, similarity, minimum length, common password, numeric password validator. Okay, now next one is the language. By default English it's using, and we are on pro development, so we will use. And it's always good to change the time zone according to where you are working, so that you can test properly wherever the data is posting, at what time you're posting. So you will have proper testing environment. As I am in IST, so I will change here Asia Kolkata. So my time zone is this one, and for any time it's asking are you going to use time zone or not. So here is a true. So either it will, by default the system time it will pick up, and these are the files for a static file like CSS, JavaScript, images, folder path. Here static, and the last one is the default auto filled, default models. Wherever the if any primary key, what will be the size of that field, so that will be big auto field. So that's it. This is the settings.py file details. In the next video we will create the second Django app where we will deal with the database. See you soon. Thank you so much.